Hey everybody, JCB here at the Awesomites, and you're watching the Awesomites YouTube channel. I am at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is the last visit I will be doing in 2017. I'll be back in 2018, but this is the last time I'll be here this year. So this is sort of an impromptu visit to the park. I knew I wanted to go one last time before the end of the year, and this entire time we'd been on vacation, we hadn't really done anything very fun. It had all been Christmas shopping and running errands. I had pretty low expectations for this trip since last December we had one of the worst visits to Six Flags Magic Mountain ever at about this same time. Link to that video at the end of this one if you're at all interested. And while it was too busy to bother trying to get on any rides, I did get to meet some cool fans of the channel, including Tim, who came all the way from New Mexico to visit the park and spent 4 days here.
Keeping awesome, JCB from the Awesomites. You're watching the Awesomites.
Nice. Holiday in the park was still in full swing and will be until the end of the year, and as per usual, there are some really beautiful decorations in specific sections of the park, while other areas are pretty bare. While I didn't get a chance to visit Universal Studios Hollywood during Grinchmas yet, I can't imagine they would let that much of that park go undecorated. I was also recognized by an employee who was a fan of the channel while I was getting my final souvenir bottle refill for the year. Hey guys, keeping it awesome. Speaking of the bottles, one employee told us that the new season bottle, which is a deep purple by the way and looks really cool, is only available right now via the premium dining pass and is an additional $18, so they weren't sure about the specifics of that information. And another employee told us that the souvenir bottle would become available on its own in 2018. Now I'm not sure if she meant January 1st or when the typical Six Flags season would have normally started, since they've now moved to a 365 calendar. I also don't know if the souvenir bottle will be more expensive if you purchase it on its own versus purchasing it with the dining pass. I guess we'll have to wait and see. The park itself is looking pretty good with some fresh concrete, or at least a fresh layer of it, in certain places. And of course, construction of Puxanity has already begun near the bumper cars. We basically made one big circle around the entire park, stopping in every gift shop along the way, looking for anything our friends and family might want for Christmas. And then, due mostly to the drop in temperature and the length of the lines, we decided to call it a day. I do still recommend Holiday in the Park for anybody who hasn't gone yet. They have some spectacular views, some really great decorations. I just wish it was more prevalent in other parts of the park. There's still so much of it that is absolutely bare that it's kind of jarring when you leave one of the decorated areas and go back to reality. That said, it's totally worth a visit if you've never been before, and I highly recommend you check it out before December 31st when it goes away. So that was my quick little trip to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Met some cool people, had some fun walking around. Yeah, keeping it awesome. So my wife went on Twisted Colossus and she didn't know she had her phone in her back pocket. It turned out her phone fell out of her pocket. So I went up to the customer service desk and put in a claim. They told us to wait till 6 o'clock tonight when the ride empties out.